over. And cows now want to take over colonies. Nigerian people.
You see, I got this thing very late. I got it just 2 days ago. I would have sent it to a lot of people, but I was not sure if my guy was going to give me permission. That's why I didn't send it, because I'm not going to be a hypocrite and send things out and not turn up. So we need serious advance notice.
Actually, Your Excellency, I'm appealing to you. You are our mother. You are the mother of the Commonwealth country, and that's why we feel that we are not.
No, he's not a president.
I will tell you.
We say no to this attacks in Nigeria, this barbaric killings in Nigeria. We have a petition which we have just delivered to the British Prime Minister. We have called on the British Prime Minister. We made very well known in the petition the details of the crisis going on, the genocide going on back in Nigeria, and we want them to take actions. We requested them that you look at the details of the petition. We've asked them to try and intervene. We've also asked them to send a fact-finding mission to go to the affected areas to get information, first-hand information from the affected victims, so that they can verify the claims in our petition. We also want them to know the humanitarian crisis that will befall Nigeria and also other countries as well. If they don't do anything, we will find refugees coming into this country. If they think they will not act, they think it is only happening in Nigeria, it will happen to other countries as well. And that is why we are here today, to let the international community know that we need them to also speak. We need them to speak to our president. We need them to speak to the federal government of Nigeria, because he has not been doing anything. His silence is disturbing, and that is why we are all here. We are all paid. We can see everybody here. You know how UK is. We take money very seriously, but these people here have left whatever they are doing. They've left their families to come and be.
Yeah, so I left my job to be here.
We want a peaceful Nigeria.
And it's all Nigerians that is here.
You said this has been going on for a while. Why do you think the government has failed to resolve this issue? Good question.
Well, I think a former president, I don't know if it is Abacha, who said that any crisis that goes on for more than a particular
three days,
for 3 days, that the government has been handling it. This terror, I don't want to call them terrorists.
No, they are terrorists.
They carry out terrorist attacks. They are criminals. I mean, the Fulani that we used to know used to carry only sticks, but now they have weapons that even drive the Nigerian police away. And so if this kind of thing happens, they are not in Sambisa Forest, they are around Nasarawa, we know where they are, but yet the government is not doing anything. And because of the government's silence, we believe they are emboldened because the president is the grand patron of the and so if the mayor to come out and every time they are claiming the killings, they are claiming responsibility for the killings, and the government is doing nothing, then we think they have a hand in it. That is how Boko Haram started. And if you look at it, if you check how this thing happened, I think the herdsmen have killed more people than Boko Haram.
In fact, Boko Haram is a resistance army. Kanuri and Fulani are two different tribes. Go and research.
That's why we want the government to make sure there is peace, there is stability, and there is justice for everyone. These people should be brought to book. The perpetrator of this act should be brought to justice. That is what we call for. We call President Buhari to react immediately.
Constitution of Nigeria has to change.
The responsibility of every government is to ensure the lives and properties of every Nigerian, every citizen to be intact. We all have a right to live. Nobody has monopoly of life, and that is why we are here. And there has been a propaganda out there that we have been sponsored. No right-thinking person will see this thing and keep quiet. If you keep quiet, you are part of it.
Yes.
That's why we are here. How can people say
I'm an Ijabu man? There's no sponsor. I'm not thief.
Contributed one time or the other to make this protest a success. So if anybody says that they're giving us money, let them come out and tell us that yes, they do. Let that person show us evidence that they gave us money. Nobody gave anybody money.
Nobody gave
anybody my personal funds. Everybody here put in their personal funds to make this thing a reality. We say no to headsmen terrorists.
On the 1st of January, they came to our villages from Benue State, killed 73 people. Pregnant women were opened with bare hands, children removed, and decapitated. And most of the dead bodies now we've discovered that their private parts were removed. Private parts, for we don't know what they did. And